In this video, I'm going to show you the top 5 best video editing laptops of 2023 based on their performance, display, battery life, design, and price. Without wasting any time, let's get started. Number 5. MSI Creator Z16. The MSI Creator Z16 is a sleek and powerful laptop that offers a stunning 16-inch QHD touch display with a 16:10 aspect ratio and a 120 Hz refresh rate. The display is also Pantone validated and covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, making it ideal for color-accurate video editing. The laptop is powered by an Intel Core i9 11900H processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 GPU with 6GB of VRAM, which can handle 4K video editing and rendering with ease. The laptop also comes with 32GB of RAM and a 2TB NVMe SSD for fast multitasking and storage. The MSI Creator Z16 has a premium metal chassis that weighs only 4.85 pounds and is 0.63 inches thick. It also has a decent port selection, including 2 USB-A 3.2 ports, 2 USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 4 support, a microSD card reader, and an audio jack. However, it lacks an HDMI port or a DisplayPort, which might be inconvenient for some users who want to connect external monitors. The battery life of this laptop is also not very impressive, as it only lasted for about 6 hours and 27 minutes on our laptop mag battery test. The MSI Creator Z16 is a great choice for video editors who value a large and vibrant display, as well as powerful performance and a stylish design. It costs $3,000 for the configuration at the time the video is made, which is very expensive. It also has some drawbacks, such as the lack of an HDMI port or a DisplayPort, and the mediocre battery life. Pros of this laptop are: great 16:10 display ratio, handles GPU and CPU heavy editing software with ease, not a bad gaming machine, stylish and elegant design. And cons of this laptop are: very high price, no HDMI or DisplayPort, battery life is not the best, small, flimsy touchpad, 16GB of RAM feels limiting. Before we go to the next, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of new videos. And if you want to support my work, you can use the affiliate links in the description below to buy any of these laptops. It won't cost you anything extra, but it will help me keep making more videos like this. Number 4. HP ZBook Studio G8. The HP ZBook Studio G8 is a thin and light mobile workstation that can also double as a gaming laptop. It features a gorgeous 15.6-inch 4K OLED touchscreen that delivers stunning colors and contrast, as well as HDR support. The screen also has a matte coating that reduces glare and reflections. The laptop is equipped with an Intel Core i9 11950H processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 GPU with 8GB of VRAM, which provides blazing fast performance for video editing and gaming. The laptop also has 32GB of RAM and a 2TB SSD for smooth multitasking and storage. The HP ZBook Studio G8 has a solid metal build that weighs only 3.96 pounds and is 0.69 inches thick. It also has a good port selection, including 2 USB-A 3.2 ports, 2 USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 4 support, an HDMI 2.1 port, an audio jack, and an SD card reader. However, it does not have a mini DisplayPort or an Ethernet port, which might be disappointing for some users who need these connections. The battery life of the HP ZBook Studio G8 is as impressive as a video editing laptop. It lasted for about 8 hours and 20 minutes on our PC Mag battery test. The HP ZBook Studio G8 is an excellent choice for video editors who want a powerful and portable laptop that can also handle gaming. However, it is also very expensive, costing $4,488 for the configuration we reviewed. It also has some drawbacks, such as the lack of a mini DisplayPort or an Ethernet port, and the average battery life. Pros of this laptop are gorgeous 4K touchscreen, sizzling Core i9 and RTX 3070 performance, choice of NVIDIA Professional or Gaming GPUs, colorful RGB keyboard, above average audio, only £4. And cons of this laptop are expensive, relatively low RAM and storage ceilings for a workstation, no mini DisplayPort or Ethernet port, Wi-Fi 6, not 6E. Number 3. Asus VivoBook Pro 14 OLED. The Asus VivoBook Pro 14 OLED is a compact and affordable laptop that offers a stunning 14-inch 2.8K OLED touchscreen with a 90Hz refresh rate and a 16:10 aspect ratio. The display is also certified by TÜV Rheinland for low blue light and flicker-free technology, which can reduce eye strain and fatigue. The laptop is powered by an AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 Ti GPU with 4GB of VRAM, which can handle video editing and gaming at moderate settings. The laptop also comes with 16GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD for smooth multitasking and storage. The Asus VivoBook Pro 14 OLED has a sleek and lightweight design that weighs only 3.09 pounds and is 0.7 inches thick. It also has a decent port selection, including 2 USB-A 3.2 ports, 2 USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 4 support, an HDMI 2.0 port, an audio jack, and a microSD card reader. However, it does not have an Ethernet port or a full-size SD card reader, which might be inconvenient for some users who need these connections. The battery life of the Asus VivoBook Pro 14 OLED is also not very impressive, as it only lasted for about 7 hours and 15 minutes on our laptop mag battery test. The Asus VivoBook Pro 14 OLED is a great choice for video editors who want a small and budget-friendly laptop that can also handle some gaming. However, it is not very powerful compared to the other laptops on this list, and it has some drawbacks, such as the lack of an Ethernet port or a full-size SD card reader, and the average battery life. Pros of this laptop are gorgeous OLED touchscreen, snappy Ryzen 9 performance, affordable price, thin and light design. And cons of this laptop are mediocre battery life, no Ethernet port or full-size SD card reader, keyboard backlighting is dim, speakers are weak. Number 2. Razer Blade 16. The Razer Blade 16 is a gaming laptop that can also handle video editing with ease. It features a stunning 16-inch QHD touchscreen with a 165Hz refresh rate and a 16:10 aspect ratio. The display is also factory calibrated and covers 100% of the sRGB color gamut, making it ideal for color-accurate video editing. The laptop is powered by an Intel Core i9-11900H processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 GPU with 16GB of VRAM, which provides outstanding performance for video editing and gaming. The laptop also has 32GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD for smooth multitasking and storage. The Razer Blade 16 has a sleek and sturdy design that weighs only 4.4 pounds and is 0.66 inches thick. It also has a good port selection, including 2 USB-A 3.2 ports, 2 USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 4 support, an HDMI 2.1 port, an audio jack, and a microSD card reader. However, it does not have an Ethernet port or a mini DisplayPort, which might be disappointing for some users who need these connections. The battery life of the Razer Blade 16 is also not very impressive, as it only lasted for about 6 hours and 30 minutes on our PC Mag battery test. The Razer Blade 16 is an excellent choice for video editors who want a powerful and versatile laptop that can also handle gaming. However, it is also very expensive. It's costing $3,699 for the configuration we reviewed now. It also has some drawbacks, such as the lack of an Ethernet port or a mini display port, and the average battery life. Pros of this laptop are: gorgeous QHD touchscreen, incredible Core i9 and RTX 3080 performance, sleek and sturdy design, good port selection. And cons of this laptop are: expensive, no Ethernet port or mini display port, average battery life, loud fans under load. The keyboard layout is cramped. Number 1. Apple MacBook Pro 16 M2 Max. The Apple MacBook Pro 16 M2 Max is the ultimate laptop for video editing, as it offers a stunning 16.2-inch Retina XDR display with a variable refresh rate up to 120 Hz and a mini LED backlight that delivers up to 1,600 nits of peak brightness and a contrast ratio of 1,000,000:1. The display is also P3 white color gamut and HDR10 certified, making it ideal for color-accurate video editing. The laptop is powered by an Apple M2 Max chip with a 10-core CPU and a 32-core GPU, which provide unparalleled performance for video editing and rendering. The laptop also has up to 64 GB of RAM and up to 8 TB of SSD for smooth multitasking and storage. This laptop has a premium metal design that weighs only 4.7 pounds and is 0.64 inches thick. It also has a great port selection, including 3 USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 4 support, an HDMI 2.1 port, an SDXC card slot, an audio jack, and a MagSafe 3 port for fast charging. The battery life of the Apple MacBook Pro 16 M2 Max is also amazing, as it lasted for about 14 hours and 30 minutes on our laptop mag battery test. The Apple MacBook Pro 16 M2 Max is the best choice for video editors who want the best of the best in terms of display, performance, battery life, and design. It costs $5,499 for the configuration at the time the video is made, which is very expensive. It also has some drawbacks, such as the lack of an Ethernet port and Windows compatibility mode. Pros of this laptop are: stunning Retina XDR display, unmatched M2 Max performance, amazing battery life, great port selection, premium design. And cons of this laptop are: very expensive, no Ethernet port, no Windows compatibility mode. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have any questions or inquiries about these or any other laptops, please leave a comment below. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Prices may vary depending on promotions and the day you buy the product, so do not forget to check the description. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.